All this work that we're doing, brothers, for this ministry, eventually is going to pay off. You better believe it, man. It's going to pay off like you'll never believe, okay? And by the way, we're the highest value male on this planet. The men of the Lord, the men of this truth, the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the highest value male there is.
Get my child. How come it's a problem every time he go with you somewhere? What's going on?
It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. It's not a problem. Every time he come with me and I chastise him about something, he want to get in his feelings and shoot you a text message. Somebody want to go back home.
All right. But the thing is, you run your house like a boot camp. That's why your other kids ain't happy there.
No,
He's not used to that.
I run my house with structure and discipline. That's what I run my household with. I'm not saying that you're not doing a good job of that, but that's what I run my house with. And when he get in his feelings, he want to come home because I chastise him.
Right. But he don't do that there. I do everything here. I clean his room. I do the dishes. I clean up. He don't do that. That's why he don't ever want to be there. He don't want to be at your house because you run that shit like a fucking boot camp, man.
You can't be serious. How you gonna raise a young man like that? He ain't gonna be able to know how to fend for himself. Cook, clean, mow the grass. He ain't gonna be able to do none of that shit.
He can do other stuff. He can do other stuff.
Who's teaching him?
I'm teaching him.
How you?
He still got to learn how to be compassionate towards others and be nice to others.
Listen,
you're doing too much on him,
I'm
man.
not doing too much. You raising this boy to be too goddamn soft, man.
What you mean by soft?
Look, at the rate he going to end up being a felon on the street, a fucking mama's boy don't nobody want, or you gonna end up being gay. One of the three.
Okay, but you already have a son that's gay.
But I didn't raise him. But that's just my opinion.
So you saying I'm raising him, I'm turning him to be out to be gay?
That's not what I'm saying. See, you trying to change the whole narrative. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about me disciplining my son and you not being an interference. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, look though. That's not how I discipline though.
He can be
You're
whatever
too hard on him.
He can be whatever he want to be. Let's get that straight.
Okay. But you're too hard on him. You're too hard on him.
I'm supposed to be hard on him. That's wrong with these kids.
Why do you think your other kids don't want to come? You're too hard on them, man. That's too much. Let them be a kid.
So I got to be the fall guy because I want to be hard on my kids and make sure they turn out right. Better than I did.
Look, come on, baby. Come on, get out the car.
Oh my gosh, man. That's the whole...
Come on.
Really, son?
Come on. Mama take care of you. I'll take you shopping later on, okay?
See what I'm talking about? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. That type of shit.
Man, Squares, go on. We don't need that shit. Go on. Go on about your business, man. We don't need that.
Really?
Because the thing is this. At the end of the day, I take care of him. All I asked you to do was step in and give him something. Give him something.
That's all I'm doing. That's my son, man. That's all I'm trying to do is be there for him and raise him right.
You don't got to discipline and yelling him out.
I ain't had my father in my life, okay? So I know what it feel like, but I need to raise him and discipline him and show him the right way. Better than I did, you feel?
No, I don't agree with you on that part.
You can't be serious, man. That's bullshit, man.
Man, just go on and go. I'll take care of my son from here. We don't need you.
Okay.
We good.
Hey, keep that same energy when you need some money now.
All right. Make no sense.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of TMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shah. I want to get into today, I guess I'll call this lesson the Matriarch effect. All right, the Matriarch effect. So let's get this word matriarch in the Google definition real quick. All right, a matriarch. It says a woman who is the head of a family or tribe. All right, and it says an older woman who is powerful within a family or organization. Okay, now let's go here to the Webster. All right, matriarch, a woman who rules or dominates a family, group, okay, or state. A mother who is head and ruler of her family and descendants. All right. And our people, especially, the Southern Kingdom, all right, is ruled by matriarch. Okay, where the woman, has the authority and the last say so, all right, of the family. The direction that our people have been going in for the last 60 years, all right, 70 years has been under the banner, okay, of a matriarch. All right, the woman and her emotions, all right, have been guiding, the direction of our people. And what we're seeing is the results of the matriarch, okay, the product of the matriarch. This generation of children that we see, all right, this is screaming, especially these men, okay, the women out of order. They, a lot of these women, let's go here, but a lot of these women, let's go with the young women of this generation, extremely immature, extremely out of order. Now, they're savvy when it comes to Esau's corporate industry, when it comes to being able to, get jobs and, understand how Esau's corporate world works. And, they're savvy when it comes to that, but order, all right, under a man, that is non-existent. Okay, then you look at the boys, all right, and you gotta call them boys because there's no more men being produced. There's no more men being produced. All right, that's a rare thing. But you look at these boys that come from the matriarch, they're extremely soft, okay, extremely lazy, all right, and then the money. You see, and just like that Jake said, man, either he gonna be a felony, or he gonna be a felon, okay, he gonna be a mama's boy, okay, there's gonna always be a dependent for somebody, or he's gonna be a mo. All right, and that's the thing. That's the only thing that the matriarch is producing, man. That's the only thing that the matriarch, coupled with the enchantments of Esau, Edom, that's the only thing that's being produced. The only thing that's being produced, man. And the woman has in her mind that, okay, if I'm even if the man is not there, but I'm financially stable, I can do this. Nah, it don't work like that. Okay, because don't get it twisted. The nurturing nature of a woman is needed for the development of the child. It's very essential for the development of the child, that nurturing, all right, dynamic of the mother. Okay, but when you don't have it coupled with the structure and discipline of the father, all right, then you're dealing with children that are underdeveloped, man. And this society is full of children that are extremely underdeveloped, man. This is Sirach 3 and 11. It said, for the glory. Oh no, Sirach 3 and 9. It said, for the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations, man. Because the father sets the standard, okay, for order and discipline. All right, safety. The reason these neighborhoods are unsafe, man, is because of the dynamic of the matriarch and the enchantments of Esau, Edom. The man being completely removed, there's no foundation. That's why nigga culture has no foundation, man. So-called black culture has no foundation, man. Okay, there's no spiritual foundation. All right, there's no standard for what a man's supposed to be or for what a woman is supposed to be. There's completely no foundation, man. It's just a bunch of randomness now, man. Okay, it's just a culture of randomness, man. Pretty much a culture of lust and death. You see, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations, man, and this is what we're seeing. The matriarch played a major part in the downfall, okay, of our people, man. And Esau knew what he was doing when he established that, man. Through his legislation, through the court system, through media, through movies, through music. He knew what he was doing when he was doing that, man. Okay, and now we're living in the results of it. It was cute, okay, when it first started. The single mother thing, it was cute. It was, it was a thing to do. I got it. I don't need no man. The only nation of women, all right, that live by that, man. The only nation of women on earth that live by that. I don't live by a man. I don't need a man. Is the women of the tribes, man, especially of the Southern Kingdom. All right, and you look at the results, and it's terrible. You look at the results, and it's terrible, man. So let's get this here. I'm gonna end it here. I ain't gonna make it long. Just want to touch on it. Watching it this morning from the brother. This is Mark 3:24. No, it's 27. So this is Mark 3:27. It says, "No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house." All right, and that's what Edom did, to us as a people. He bound the strong man. All right, he demonized the father. He demonized the husband, make it seem as if the woman was in some type of bondage until the man. Okay, and he liberated the woman. All right, and now the man is being removed from the family dynamic, and now Esau has been able to mold, all right, the children to his liking. Okay, that's why all the children that come from the matriarch, the majority of them, all right, there's exceptions, to the rules, all right, but the majority of children that come from the matriarch, they're nothing but a Frankenstein of what Edom wants them to be. Okay, he wants the women to be strong, independent, go get these degrees and do all these things, but doesn't have a mindset to be a wife. Okay, he wants the women to go out here and be hot girls and city girls. He wants the men to be degenerate, felonies and mama's boys and goddamn alphabet. That's what he wants. So everything that's coming from the matriarch is being molded by Edom. Okay, because the matriarch doesn't deal with structure and discipline. Even if she sincerely wanted to, she's not built to do that. It's not in her to do that. So this is what we're seeing. And another thing, like these women, they have a problem with a Jake like that. They move with structure and discipline. But if the father was a street nigga, one of these prison niggas, or one of these dope boys, okay, he will have all access to the son. If the father was one of these street niggas out here, one of these dope boy niggas out here, he would have all access to the son. Okay, but a man with structure and discipline, all right. Her mindset is just to rebel against it, man. Okay? Talking about what the child don't like. It ain't about what the goddamn child like, man. Child don't even know what's going on. Okay? Everything that I didn't like about my upbringing, I love it now because I see the effects of it, man. Okay? I see the effects of it. And I'm thankful every day. There was some things I was still lacking in, and, some things that I developed later in. I had the perfect upbringing. Okay, but the thing that I remember and cherish the most is the harshness of my upbringing and seeing what it produced, in this time, man. All right, but hey, this is the product of the matriarch, man. All right, the softest, laziest generation, the money, mold out generation ever, man. Shalom.